What is the number one question that sellers always ask? Hi, my name is Dan from Haboodle and we sell beautiful homes. Okay, number one question sellers always ask. What do we need to do to get our property ready to be marketed? This is different for everyone. All depends on the condition of your property. At Haboodle, we will put together a plan to help you reach your property's full potential. Today, we're at Riddlesdown Avenue, and 4 weeks ago, I met Elizabeth, the owner of this home. She hadn't seen the house in the best part of a decade. It had been rented out and wasn't in the best condition. This is a beautiful area. It's a very nice tree-lined street, and we want to make sure that we're selling this house to its full potential. So we put together a plan with the help of a professional interior designer. We looked at the property and decided that there was essential works that we needed to do. The property hadn't been probably maintained as well in that last 10 years. So we looked at certain aspects of the roof. There was a few slates that have been missing on the roof, getting this repaired so that when the buyers do get a survey, that everything is as it should be. Another area which had been neglected was the overall decoration of the home. The rooms had been maybe a little bit painted here and there. Children had drawings all over the walls, so we got the entire house repainted. Then we also had cleaners come in and do top to bottom clean after that was repainted, along with shampooing the carpets. The interior designer was a brilliant choice. They were able to really advise and assist us on making lots of very big decisions. Everything down to choosing new curtains, choosing new paint colors for the walls, and then they were also able to provide us with a professional staging service. This is everything down to a lot of the furniture that you see around me, different bits of furniture that we have throughout the house, and it's made a massive difference. It really shows off the house to its full potential and lets people see what this would be like if they bought it, if they were living it as a home. We got window cleaner in to clean all of the windows, makes a massive difference. Small, but makes a huge difference. We also had a gardener come in with a gardening team of 8 people over about 3 days. The garden actually hadn't been maintained for probably about 10 years as well. They came in, stripped right back, but keeping everything looking nice, and then took away all of the waste. And I didn't even realize how big the garden was until that had happened, and it brought so much more light into the house. These are all different services that we could offer, all depending on what you need, what your individual needs and your property is, to make sure that your property is reaching its full potential. People, when they come to see a house, sometimes they lack a bit of imagination, and these small changes make such a huge difference with showing a home off. I find that when I bring buyers around to a property that's been staged, people can start to actually feel how this would be if they moved in, how it would be for them living here. And naturally, with using an interior designer and staging services, it's to a level that most people wouldn't even be able to achieve themselves. We do, with some of these services, there is an option where buyers could actually purchase that furniture if they wanted to, because obviously all of these pieces have been specifically selected for this property. Thank you for listening. We would love to hear from you if you'd be interested in our services or just looking for some general advice.